Anamu YouTube, Kyanani, Namu YouTube, Amonzo, Kandawu, Atam, yeah, so sorry, our lunch is here, but let's just finish this sandbox, then we'll continue. So I'll share my screen again, and then we we take the lunch, and then we create an article in the English Wikipedia. Um, so once you are here on this very method page, all you need to do is just go to outreach dashboard, and then you click on here. And if you are on this here, you go to your the very top bar and click on timeline. And if you click on timeline, when you click on the timeline, you go down to week 2. When you are on week 2, you are going to see fix their sandboxes. um, all you need to do is to click on that very sandboxes. Once you click on that very sandboxes, it will lead you to my own personal sandbox. Once you are on this very sandbox, click on edit or this very pen tool. Once you have clicked on it, you will highlight everything that is there and copy. Highlight and copy, and then you leave it alone. Then now, are you there? Have you done it? Have you all done it? Okay, once you have done it, can you see this humanoid figure on your page? Okay, if you can't see that humanoid figure, can you see this very one? Okay, you can see it. Click on it, and then you come down to settings. Click on settings. Once you click on settings, you go down to, it will not show you advanced, but it will show you some two things, and you see that thing is showing something like this, two of them. So click on both of them, both this one and the other one down, two of them. You click open, but it shows you in blue, like it is showing me here. Can you see it? Okay. Okay. So once you have done that, come back. And if you can't see that, that means you are not logged in. So it's still the same process. Click on this very one here, these three horizontal stripes by the left hand side at the top, and then you see log in somewhere here. So once you see log in, click on log in and put in your details. Once that is done, then it will show you this humanoid figure. And then can you see the humanoid figure here? Can you see this kind of symbol on your home page? Can you see this very well? Can anyone confirm? You can see it. What about you? So, okay, if you can see, that means it has not yet opened. Okay, you refresh your page, and refresh your page. Okay, you can see it now. Okay, good. So all you need to do is just go to that humanoid figure and click on it. I will click on it. Click on that humanoid figure right there, and then you see sandbox. Can you see the sandbox? Okay, click on that very sandbox. Have you clicked on it? Okay, showing you empty that you should create the page, isn't it? Is it showing you that you should create the sandbox? Huh? Okay, so if it shows that you should create the sandbox, click on that create on that very pen tool. Click on it and then you paste what you copied from my own page. You paste exactly, you see something like this. Have we done that? Okay, if you have done it, then just after this very first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, sixth line, the seventh line, you are going to see default user, and then you see my own username. Highlight my own username and delete my own username, and then replace it with your own username, your own personal username. Let's assume my own is Daniel. Daniel 123. Put Daniel 123 there. So put your own username at this very point, line 7. Have we done that? Your own personal username. Have we done that? All right. Then there's one more place that you have to change. Go to line 8, line 9, line 10 is an empty space, line 11, line 12. You see user, change the username again to your own name, your own username. Put your own username there. Once you are done with that very big part of it, then that it is remaining for you to publish it. I will change the date, the username at that very those very two spots. Once you are done with that, you click on this very blue force arrow, and then you click on publish. Are we done? Are we done? Okay. So now it is okay. 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 Okay, on your samples. That means you use this very process. This is the default process of it. So that's the way it should you like. I don't know. It's going to show you. But have you ever moved the exactly? And everything on with it. Okay. So and it show you like this. So it shows you like this. Mm. And so that's is this one that is showing you now. And this one is the default one. So whenever you create an article on this very page, you have to submit it to So lost but found. So you have to move it. You have to submit it to article form, uh, articles for creation. You cannot be able to move it by yourself. Or have you tried to move it by yourself? It didn't work. So you have to submit it to article for creation. So the admins will have to be the one to review it. It can take 5 months, take 3 months. It's a long process. So it's a long process. So that's why I said you can create it like this one. So it will show both your own and then this one. This one is a so short. So this one you can move it when you choose to move it. Yes. So so if you choose to use this very box, also it's still okay. It's still very okay. Actually, this is the most proper way, so that the admins can review it and be sure that. But most times or sometimes they don't approve. So except if you write it very well and it's very good, then they approve it. But, so have we done this? Is our user sandbox showing this very thing that's here? Is yours showing it? Kalian, is yours showing like this? Are we be able to do this one? You have done it. Okay. Um, that's welcome. Have you been able to make your user page, to create your user page? Yes. Okay. So let me do it one more time and then we'll create, or maybe you take the lunch before it's almost 12:30. Uh, so I think Waka, Kenya. Um, um, so while the launch is coming, I would want to go through it again to show us the process. Okay, that's the process of finish. So let me do it again, then you follow. Okay. So this one is showing. Okay, okay. So let's assume that you are a new person, you just came, you just joined us, and you have you are totally lost, and you have created your account on Wikipedia or Wikimedia generally, and you don't know where to start from. You can just go to Google, type Tyap Wikimedians User Group, and then you search it, and it opens Tyap Wikimedians User Group number one here. You open to this very page and you want to join our social media pages, you can just scroll down, you see them arranged here. You want to join the Telegram, you can click on this very Telegram symbol and then open your Telegram and you see join at the very bottom here. Click on join, you're already there. And you want to also join the WhatsApp. I don't know if the WhatsApp would work because the link usually has some disturbances. But if you are on the Telegram group, it's good enough. And you can also join the Instagram, the all of them like that. And you want to also see the pictures, the images you have been able to take from the very beginning of activities to this very moment. You see them arranged here, right from the year 2021. All the programs we have done. When you click on this very one here, you see the programs and all the images we have been able to take. Although we have not been able to upload all the images right from 2020 to this very day, but we are uploading them gradually. So you can find all the resources here. And also we have a website, but the website is was having some challenges. So um, we'll rectify this by December or January. And then also we have a mail address. You can mail us through Gmail and so on and so forth. And then also have um, translation projects that we do, especially for the language speakers. So you can always click on that very last one and refresh it first. And when you refresh it, um, you can click on Tyap here. Then you see all the Tyap projects that need to be translated, or all the items that need to be translated to Tyap. And if you are a youth speaker, also you can also search for you, and you can also do the translation. But you is not valid right now because you is not yet having an approved Wikipedia yet. Until when the Wikipedia is approved, then it should be available for translation on project. And also, if you are a HIAM project, you're a HIAM speaker, you can type JEP, although HIAM has not yet been approved for Meta Wiki yet, but hopefully in the next few months, HIAM will also be made available here. And if you also speak other languages like Igala, Igala is already available. You are a speaker of Twi, Twi is already available. uh, you're a speaker of and that's IGP. It's not available yet. So you speak other languages like Hausa. If you want to contribute to Hausa language or you want to contribute to Pidgin English, you can also contribute to Pidgin English, especially Nigerian Pidgin English. Nigerian Pidgin English is you represented by the name Niger here. And if you speak the Ghanaian Pidgin is having another language code. Maybe you can just put Ghana Pidgin, and then Ghanaian Pidgin will show. Um, Ghanaian Pidgin is having a different language code, and then Cameroonian Pidgin is also having another language code. So and so on and so forth. So you can contribute to translations outside of. These are different ways of contributing to Wikimedia. And then you have questions you want to ask in Quora. We have a Quora page here that you can just type a question and then you leave it there. Later on, we'll answer you on Quora. So these are the different social media pages that we have available. So having said this, you are a new person and you want to contribute to the mentor me program, you can just go to mentor me here and click on mentor me, and then you go to August to December 2025, and then it opens, and then you see register for this program here. And if you're not logged in, for you to be sure that you are logged in, you can click on these three horizontal stripes at the top left, right hand side, and left hand side there. You are going to see you are going to see log in. That's if you are not logged in. And otherwise, you are going to see log in at the very top here. And then you see this humanoid figure. And if you cannot see this humanoid figure, you can still go back to these very three horizontal stripes by the left hand side at the top, and then you go down to settings. When you are on settings, you go down, you are going to see this thing is like this. And if you are using a mobile device, you are going to see two of them. You see extend all here, and then you are going to see another one. All you need to do is to extend both this one and extend the one at the very bottom. And if you are having eyes challenges, you can change your text to large. Like I think the default is standard here, so you can change it to large. And then if you want your user to be looking dark, like I usually like my own to be looking dark, so you can change it to dark. So these are the features And then when you come back, you refresh, everything is going to look according to the way your setting is. But I will just change it back to light so that it won't be looking boring to our eyes. So we can come back. When you come back, you refresh. When you refresh, you are going to see this humanoid figure at the very top right hand side. Once you can see that humanoid figure, good to go. So I'll just refresh us on how to create our sandboxes. So just go down to outreach dashboard, click on here, and once that outreach dashboard opens, go to timeline. You see timeline right at the very top here after home. After you click on timeline, make sure first of all that you are logged in. If it shows log in, then click on login and log in. When you click on login, just wait a little bit. You are going to see OPT or something. Then click on that very thing. And then when you click on it, it's going to log you in automatically once you are logged in on Wikipedia. And then once you are logged in and you are here, go to week two. You just scroll down to week two. Once you are on week two, go to the sandboxes, fix sandboxes, click on that very sandboxes, and it will lead you to this very page of mine. Once you are on this my sandbox page, you click on edit. Once you click on edit, it's going to open all the software, all the programming that is here. Highlight everything that is there. Once you highlight everything, you copy everything, highlight and copy, and then you come out without saving anything. And then you scroll up again to this very humanoid figure. Once you click on this humanoid figure, it's going to show your username as logged in. And if you are not logged in, then log in again, and then it shows you that humanoid figure and then your username. And then you go to sandbox. Once it opens, you are going to see that is your own sandbox that is there. Your own username is going to show at the very top. And if it doesn't show you, don't worry. Click on this very create. You see create. My own is showing me edit because I already created. Or you may see just a pen tool. Click on that pen tool. Everything is going to be empty, or it may show you this very one at the when you click it. If it shows you that one, don't worry. Highlight everything again, delete, and then paste what you copied. And then when you paste what you copied now, then you go to line 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then change my own username to your own username. And then you go to line 8, 9, 10 is empty, 11, 12, line 12, put your own username there again. And then when you are done, you go to the very top and then click on this that one, and then you click on publish. And then once you click on publish, it's going to show you your own page with your own username in this very box. So whenever you need to create an article, all you need to do is type the name. If it's a name of a person, type the name of the person. Maybe the name of the person is Angel, and then maybe the surname of the person is Schwartz, for example. Then you just put Angel Schwartz, and then make sure that it is spelled according to the English way of spelling. The English way of spelling is that you should make it capital letter, not small letter, especially if it's the name of a person and it is a biography you are writing. And if you are creating an article about an event, for example, let's say Narai disturbance of September 2025. Maybe there was a disturbance or there was a riot in Narai. But there was last month, so at this junction. So you can just give a short, precise um, title to it. For example, let's say Narai. Narai is a proper now, remember, because it's the name of an area here in Kaduna. And Narai disturbance or Narai riot of September 2025. So you can see this riot is in small letter because riot is not a proper noun. It's just a noun. This of is not going to be capital letter of, because this one is a preposition, and prepositions are usually in small letters. All of them, all adjectives, everything in English language, small letter apart from proper nouns. The Germans, every noun is a capital. So if I'm writing this in German, I change this riot to capital letter, of be small letter because it's a preposition, and then September is a capital letter. But some of us, or many of us, will write this September in small letter. And September, remember, is the name of a month. But if you want to see month now, month is small letter, but September itself is going to be capital letter because it's the name of a particular month. So this one is going to appear as short as possible, and following the English way of writing spelling, and then you create your article. Click on create article, and then you begin to develop your article little by little. I don't have to finish everything. You do small, and then you publish it. Maybe you go and refresh, and then come back again, and then begin to develop it small, 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 publish it. But if you have the time, put in your time, and if you are writing a biography, mind you, you are going to require at least 3 hours to to do that. Sometimes it can take up to 6 hours. Sometimes it can take you up to like some days even. But that's for biography. But you are creating for like town, villages like that. It's just a short period. It may not be able to even 20 minutes, especially if you copy from an existing one and paste, and then you change some things, make your research, and make sure that it rhymes with that very information, and you publish. So I think I'll just stop here. Then we'll repeat this very step again after our lunch. So let's see, our energy don't go through. We will take fuel. Um, let's fuel before our body starts to like about water. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Naman yun ang gagawa magaan mo isip eh. Ada resolution ba siya mo that.
Yeah.
So siya wagam eh.
Thank you. Let me
Sasa. Bago gila siya. Paano sila? Ayaw mo na mag-siya ka sa.
one person is interested. So I believe all of us have our sandboxes now. So eh, what you
But now they are blocking
we are blocking.
you.
And who forgot password? Who forgot password? Okay, are we all here on this very thing? So I believe we can all get here on our own. So let's come to the very point. Let's look at this very.
Live streaming is on.
So are we all here? All of us are here. So at week two, click on your sound button. This one is but it's all the same thing. I don't want to go to a environment. Or should I demonstrate what you want? Okay. So I will go to literary sandbox and to create the article on Williams Barnabas Williams Barnabas story. So all I do is just to either type his name or copy and paste it so that I don't make mistake about the spelling of his name. So this is the beginning on creation of a biography. I think all we have been taught far was town, villages, and stuff like that. But this one is for biography of the person. So to begin like writing a biography of a person, you start with by typing the name of the person and then put it in bold. So this one will make it bold by putting three apostrophe before and after. If this one was a movie, it will be bold and then it will be like slanting. So we'll just add two and then add if it was the name of a movie or if it is the name of music, so it will look like this one. If it's music or movie or even book. But this one is the name of the person. You don't need to make it like this, like slanty. So everything is going to look like this. Uh, so Williams Barnabas Torres has started. So all I'll do right now is to leave it like this first, and then I'll go to Google and search his name and see where his name appears. For writing biographies, Biography requires that that person is a notable person. A notable person means that that person's name has been captured on newspaper publications, magazine books, or even so if I go to Wikipedia or to Google, I search his name. Okay, so you can see that this gentleman has a lot of mentions, uh, even extending to 2 pages of Google. So you can see that this is not all. This is not all. You can also go to more. You click on more, see books, websites, and so on and so forth that his name also appears. So you can see one Barnabas Oluwato. Okay, so he co-authored a book even with at ABU, and then there's another one here that we don't is actually the same Barnabas. So we can really know if he's actually the same person. And sometimes if the person has 3 names, only one name that will, I mean, only two of the names when we show, but it doesn't matter so long as two of the names are captured. So this one is not really that Barnabas that we are looking for. This is the name of the book and then this is the name of the writer. So it's not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. So there's only one book from one book that has his name. So that one is good enough to be used for the writing of this very article. So what you are interested in knowing here is the information, basic information about him, his birth date, his education, his village if possible, and then maybe working career experience, and then maybe his personal life, like his marriage, his children. And another thing again, if you are writing a Wikipedia article, we don't use like excessive adjectives to qualify, no matter who the person is. If you like to be like Queen Elizabeth, you write it like a common man you are writing it for. So, but there's something about our Nigerian writers, whatever they are going to write, they will write it, Nigerian people like to praise people so much. So when they are writing, you see, if they are writing about a pastor, you say, Reverend Doctor Professor, this is a powerful man of God. Not that powerful. Genetically, it's not a powerful anything is a human being. So write his name, don't put any title. If it is Justice Suleiman or if it's no, you're not. Notable, yes. Yes. So even if it is Apostle Justice Suleiman, don't put Apostle there. Don't put Justice Suleiman in bracket born 1975 or so. He's a Nigerian preacher. That God who powerful Nigerian preacher anointed in all those words. He's a Nigerian preacher. And then if he has some beautiful things he has done, because probably he's a winner of a particular award, not only like a clergy award, but maybe international award that has to do with the civil society. You put the award there. And if he has written a book that has become like a number one seller book, then you can put his writer of super and so book. Don't make it so much. But if the person has a lot of qualifications, the person is currently holding a particular office position, then you can put currently holder of so and so. Or if the person has held it before, like Obasanjo, you want to play for Obasanjo. No. Obasanjo was the previous president. He was the, let's say, first civilian president after military, whatever. But so and so in bracket, between so and so, so and so, this and that's the lead section. After you are done with the lead section, then you now go to this early life. So sometimes some writers will write early life and education. Sometimes they write early life only, then education and career. and sometimes early life, then education and career down. So anyhow you choose to do it, because sometimes the early life may not be so much information, but instead you just combine it with something else, and then you have a bigger paragraph for that. When you are done with that early life, then you go to his education or her education and career, and then you now every detail, every footstep that you make, there should be a citation where you got that information from. Even if the person is your neighbor when you used to live in Obata, don't put what you know about the person you that from personal experience. So that one is
There
not
has to be a
accepted.
publication that supports what you
Yes,
write.
there has to be a publication, and if you are so touched that you want that person to have that information, and you know that person in life, or you have access to the person, carry a journalist. You can
You're only
use it.
making reference.
Maybe there was a controversy that happened as a result of that one. Don't put it on the normal place. Go down and write controversy as a subheading under his controversy, and then he was arrested for so and so. And then he wants smoking good. But
Or there's a contradiction to the information you.
yes, so you see some publications, so and so publication, according to Vanguard, there is book Vanguard, according to Vanguard, because if you write something bad about somebody, there's a repercussion to you as a writer. Oh. Because some people they will find you and deal with you. In fact, they can actually message you first. That is, you should correct it. If you don't do anything and you say no, it's writing in publication like that. There's something that happened in France. The French editor there, they complained that some people were like attacked, bullied because they wrote some articles about some government people, and the government people were not happy. So he started to give them to attack them. Like, it's very worse there. The news is correcting me. It's very worse. It's worse there than here. But it doesn't mean that here will not reach that very level. Because there are some certain things, even me, I've written some articles about some ethnic groups that some people were messaging me on Facebook and telling me that why did I write some certain things about their people like this. That's the information that should go and change it. Somebody was saying that why did I write that in their tradition, women used to marry plenty wife, plenty husband. Then that's one thing. There's citation already. Sandrine wrote it. He lived around that area actually. He lived there, and it's not incorrect because modern people like anybody born from 1980, the information about the tradition may not be there. But for people who grew up during the cultural period, like that man, he grew up in the 60s or 70s, and he understood how it used to be. So the fact that it had changed doesn't mean that that's not the way the tradition used to be. Like even among their tribe, usually also have issues with woman marrying many husbands like that. Like if she's in a house like that, and then the husband really talks, that way, or maybe they born, so tey all the children don dey die. So e be like say for their house they get witchcraft. The father can come if on her own, and that's the reason why it is called swine. That's she's tired of the house, she's tired. That's the common, that's the meaning. So she leaves that place. I know they travel, all these other family they are the same thing. So she will leave the house and go back to her father's house. before she go back again to her own house, shows that he has shown improvement and stuff like that. Then, or if it seems like the man that will continue to be like that, the husband, the father can marry her to another person. Ehen. So if she came with a pregnancy or with a small baby, and then she's married to another person from the husband, then the new husband now will now pay back the bride price to the first husband,